Good morning and literally sliding into afternoon. Nana here, also known as Judy Allen in San Antonio, Texas. And Nana just did slide in just in time. So today we're going to use some coordinating cardstock with the leftover pieces that we have. And we're going to show you how we're going to enhance the colors just by doing a few things, all right? So it's an alternative. It's not like the other cards we made. So let's go to the hands and let's see what we're going to do, all right? Let's do this. All right. So this is leftover pieces I still have. This is actually one of the cards that I cut up, and I have sized this down to, let's see, I want to say 3 1/4 by 5. This is 3 1/4 by 5. All right, so I'm going to put these pieces aside because again, we'll use it for something else. And the thing is again, we are taking some leftover pieces now. This here is some blue that I've cut down to the size of a regular card base. It might need to be trimmed just a little bit, but that's okay. So this is actually from the envelope. I just cut the envelope up because I wanted this to be the card front. And so this is nothing more than a 4 1/2 by 5. That's right. It's 4 1/4. I'm sorry. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I got my math going on here. So that's all I've done. I've cut the envelope down to this size here. We've taken the card base and sized it down to here. So what we have that we're adding is this piece right here. And this piece is a 4 by 5 1/4. All right. So basically we've just sized things down by 1/4 inch. Now the reason why we're adding this, I want to show you how much it's going to make it pop in color. All right, so we've got the white you're not going to see. We've added this lighter blue. We've added this darker blue here, and we've added this on top. So you can see how the blues really make the colors pop. If I sit up here and took the blue out, not a bad, it's still a very nice looking card, right? But by just adding one additional color here, like this, look what we're going to get. Okay, and we're not done. All right, we're not done. We got to assemble this, and I'm going to show you what we can do from here. Okay, so we're going to get this assembled, and then I will show you what's next on that right here. Okay, so that's what it's all about. So let me get this on here for us, and this I'm just going to put down on adhesive. We're going to take the scissors and we're going to trim it a little bit. Okay, I got my scissors handy. So, because I want this to be the front of the card. I could have gotten cardstock and done this, just like I did with the dark night of navy color. But I could have used the card that was in the kit, but I've already used them all up. So, I had to go to my cardstock, but it's just as easy, right? So, all I'm going to do is go from edge to edge here. And I'm just going to make sure for sure that it lines up on this side here, right? Because I can easily take my scissors and I could take my scoring and cutting deal too, but it's just as easy. I can just show you that we can just do it with our scissors, right? I'm going to trim it off. And I might have to trim everything a little bit because for some reason one of the things is off, right? Either my envelope when I cut it is off, or when I cut the white for my card base it was off. Now that's just a smidgen off, so I'm not too worried about that, okay? Alright, so let's go ahead and get this on. And again, I could have used the stuff in my kit, but I'm using this because I used a lot of my stuff, but at the same time, this is FREEBIE Friday, and so I'm giving a free kit away. So you just have to make a comment, do an emoji, either here on Facebook or on YouTube, on this, but it has to be on this video, right? That's where I'm going to track it from. And emojis and your comments allows me to put your name in the drawing. We just do the wheel of names, right? And we pick the name for me. All right, we're going to put this down with adhesive too. All right, and then from here we're going to add some more pieces. And again, it's just leftover pieces I have in the kit. But it goes back to the fact that we're alternating colors, right? Light, dark, and see what a difference it makes when you just add light and just change the dark. And it also picks up the color right in here, right? Okay, so this is in the kit as well, and so is this. But this is not. So this is like 1 1/4 by, as you can see, it's the length of here, 5 1/2. So this is 1/4 inch more. So it's 1.5 inches by the same length. So I'm going to adhere these together, and what we're going to do is we're actually just going to put it right down the center here, so I'm going to have to trim it off, right? Let me at least get this adhered, and we'll get this trimmed off. Once I get this here, it's just easier to trim them off both together, right? Because we can do that. So we want it the length of the blue. This one here, I am going to sit there and get my cutter out, because I'm going to have to trim that just a little bit there, but I'm also going to have to trim this here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to use these colors again to make this pop. See how this is going to pop colors and really bring out the prettiness of it? So we're just going to cut it down to the length of this top layer here. Like I said, it was 3 3/4 by... I'll use this to double check myself again. So if you want to look at just the white piece, I'm just going to put an edge here and I'm looking. So it's 5 inches long. So I'm just going to trim this to 5 inches long. It's easier for me to use my cutter than let's do the other. And just see, it'll cut through 2 pieces of cardstock, so that makes life easy. Another trick for you is it's easy to do that. You can even do the same thing with the ESP. So now I'm just going to put this down right here on top. It looks like I might need to trim it just... Yeah, we're going to go with it. It's just a tad, just a tad. I'm not going to worry about it. A smidgen. Smidgen. You know what a smidgen is? Like a pinch of salt, but it's just a smidgen here. Alright, so I'm just going to do it like right here. That's what I wanted to do anyway. So line it up right there. And it's just going to look, it's just going to be a smidgen over at the bottom, but it won't now because the focus is going to be on this whole color scheme here, right? So what it's going to do though, it's going to pick up the color right here, right? That's where we're going to end up doing. So first, I'm going to go ahead and stamp a sentiment down here at the bottom and get this vase on here because that makes life a lot easier. It doesn't mean you can't do it another way. It just means it's the easiest way. So I'm going to go ahead and get this on here with the flowers, with my dimensionals. And I could have used the other, but I like the other foam strips because I can use them for other things. So that is one thing. I always tell you to keep all your leftover stuff because not only can you use it here, not only can you use it here, but you can use it on anything else you create, right? So I love saving my leftovers to use for other things too. Okay, so within it, I'm going to stamp a sentiment here, and like I said, I give this ink spots away and all in drawings, rubber drawing. So we're just going to stamp it with my regular inking pad. Let's see. I'll do that one. Let's do welcome because you're invited. I don't have a party at the moment. Doesn't mean I couldn't have a party, right? But this doesn't fit for the moment. So we're just going to put welcome. We always got new people moving into our neighborhood. It's just a nice welcome card, right? Or I can just give it as a gift. Ooh, I just stuck my hand in blue. Okay, cool beans. Alright. This Nana just stuck her finger in that. Alright. So on top of this now, we're just going to sit here and put the adhesives here. So these are the strips that came in the kit. And you know, when you get through with the kit, I'll still have these left over. So I'm going to save them because they come in real handy with a coordinating kit. The kit that goes with this, right? It's called Countryside In. And the thing is that you can sit there and die cut cardstock in this shape, which is really cool. We've got a couple of those like that on the retreat this weekend that we're going to be doing. We've got several cards that are shaped just like this, or either designs on cards that we're creating just like this, and we just use the die set that comes with the coordinating stuff that goes with this paper pumpkin. That's always cool. I like it when they coordinate existing stuff in paper pumpkin with stuff that's in our catalogs, right? Just very inspirational. So on Sunday we are going to be doing the new paper pumpkin kit at 4:00 p.m. and we'll be giving away door prizes then too. We always give away 3 door prizes. And they are usually kits, right? Paper pumpkin kits. Sometimes there's some other things, but you know, we do both. We do both. Sometimes we give away 4 prizes just because we can. All right, so we're going to put this on here, and this is going to give it the height, right? This is the dimensional height, and this is just an easy way to do it. And you know what, as I'm looking at this, we're going to also put some in the middle. It just keeps it from, I wouldn't say it sags in the middle, but sometimes it feels like it, or I get the impression it might be. Okay, let's go ahead and put a couple down this here, because I can't. I want to use them all up, right? So I'll at least put one, right? So keep that up and about. Hello, Nancy. I miss you so much. I know it hadn't been that long ago since I've seen you, but I miss you terribly, lady. You have to come back and visit, or I'm going to have to come visit you. Whoop, whoop. All right, so we can put this on here. Now, all that we have left is this right here. So see, I could always send Nancy a thing to come visit, tell her to come welcome to my house anytime, anytime. We live hours away. So we're just going to put the bling on here. All right, and there we go. And see, we still have bling left over too, so save it. So looky there. There is the card that we've created today. This was an envelope that we dissected. Yes, most definitely. This is the cardstock that we cut, and I can still use this to make another card. Here, the navy blue color is cardstock, coordinating cardstock. They did have a card in here I could have dissected, but I already used them all, right? So I went to my cardstock. This was from the kit. This is from, all of this was from the kit. Sorry, I just left my leftover pieces to create an alternative. That's all it is. So that's how simple it is to create an alternative. So I hope you enjoyed that, right? Because it's all about creating, sharing, and giving, right? I love to create with Nancy. And I love when we can get together and we get into all kind of stuff of creating, right? It's not limited to just cards. She taught me how to make cake pops. Woo woo. So it's always exciting. We're always into something. And that's what makes life fun, right? Our friends, every new friends we get to meet. So be sure to go out there and create, share, and give. You know, it's all about touching and making a difference in someone else's life, as well as your own, right? So with that, go out there, create, share, and give. If you enjoyed this, be sure to follow us here on Facebook and also on YouTube and Instagram. We post the videos on YouTube and we post the photos on Instagram. With that, be blessed. Join us again on Sunday at 4 o'clock where Zoe will be here, and Zoe and Nana will create from the new paper pumpkin kit, which it's all about beach, and it's super cute. It's got fun folds in it. It's something they haven't done, and it's very new and different. We love it. So see you Sunday if we can at 4 o'clock, where we'll give away more door prizes. Other than that, we will see you next Friday with Teach Me Nana. Bye.